So Cody Ko hasn't even come close to talking about the allegations. He's completely ignored it, which is kind of crazy because it's been getting some pretty big press, especially in the past few days, with Rolling Stones putting up an article about the situation. And I can show you the full article because it is a paid article. I definitely paid for it though. They either really didn't want to get sued by Cody or did absolutely no research at all. But there has been a lot, and I mean a lot, of articles the past week. A lot of them are like AI engagement farms, 10 different websites that you've never heard of before that all have the exact same article, same font, same pictures. It's the exact same website, but it's a different website. But there's a lot of real ones in there, like The Sun, very reputable source. The Mirror, another reputable source that's not a tabloid. It's facts. And Tana Mongeau has kind of been going on a podcast run talking about this situation with Jeff FM, where she went more into it, and Trisha Paytas' podcast as well.
It's like they call themselves Tiny Meat Gang, and everyone's mad at me.
Yeah. You were just helping the brand, really.
I tried to talk about it yesterday.
Did you cut it?
I tried one time, like the first time with Brooke, to talk about it, and I was like, I just felt bad because sometimes it's like, I know we're the canceled podcast, but she is also like not always in some like crazy shit. And it's like, I don't want to drag her into that.
Yeah. People are just like, oh, it's Tana. She's always, like, they're always like drama or beefing with someone. And it's just like, it's just not that, you know what I mean? Which like, it's so annoying.
I know. That's what I was talking about yesterday, as I was like, well, it's I have like so many thoughts on this whole situation, you know what I mean? And I was first talking about like trauma, and I don't know if you do this. I wonder if you relate to this, but like, there's a lot of things I look back on that I think would maybe traumatize. I love how serious we just got.
Yeah, I know. I want to finish The Smallest Man in the World, but we'll go back. I got it in my brain, okay?
That like would maybe traumatize the average person more, but you've been through things that are so much more detrimental that you can kind of look back at these things and they don't really feel traumatizing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, and that was kind of the situation I was in and like my perspective on it. But then I was like, but at the same time, like if I had a 17-year-old daughter or a little sister or something, like I would kill. Yeah. So then it's like.
Same, yeah.
It's hard in that regard. But the thing that was actually really heartbreaking to me and kind of crazy to me is after it started going viral, like seeing so many people like not believing me and being like, it's Tana, so who cares? It's this. And then I just started to feel bad for so many other girls who maybe look up to me and want to speak their truth and then see the way people like. Yeah. Just don't believe people and it's like I've never really I've always had people not believe like things, but I don't know why this one just like hits different,
because it's like so real and it's something that you like didn't but you have talked about it. It's always been since you have talked about it. You don't have this like reputation of being like a liar or anything like that, so it is interesting that happens and then other people see that and be like, oh my god, if this is happening to Tana, who has all this like power and like whatever, and it's like people are like not believing her or like turning against her, like they'll be scared to do it.
And Jeff Wittek says he cancelled plans with Cody Ko because of the allegations. And I mean, he's friends with Tana.
Let's get back to the Cody Ko shit, because look, I was planning to do content with him last week, and then I saw that come out of nowhere. I had no idea about the whole situation. And look, I'm empathetic towards you. I know how you are. You've been in this game a long time. I don't fuck with that shit,
You tell him.
But you've cut people off for me, so I have to make that same decision.
So that's very good friend type of behavior. But one of the more interesting things that happened is that the TMG app, I didn't know there was a TMG app, but apparently if you pay for the Tiny Meatgang podcast, I don't know who does, but those people are out there. If you pay for the subscription, you get access to the app where you can talk to people on it, and the whole comment section is just barraged about talk about the allegations. So he definitely knows about the situation, and the people who work for him definitely know about the situation, including Noel. That must be an awkward climate in work where I wonder how they even mentioned it in TMG studios, because it's so glaringly obvious, but I reckon there's nothing said. It's just been silence on the situation. Also, this could just be a coincidence, but Meat Canyon also stopped his podcast with Noel that was part of the TMG brand. He left it last week.
Speaking of podcasting and loving it.
Oh, this is how we're transitioning to it? Yeah, I'll transition into it. I hate podcasting, and this is the second to last episode. I don't like doing this. I like making videos. I hate that the only time I get to talk with my friend is when I have to record and have forced conversations So this is it. Hey, the next one's gonna be the last one. So you'll no more of this. Sorry, guys.
And this is not irony. This is not irony.
Nope. I gave him a call very recently. I think like yesterday, like 2 days ago.
Yeah, this is Daddy. Daddy called me. He's like, "This is Daddy's second and last ride."
Yep.
So that could be him distancing himself from the TMG brand because of the allegations that have came out, which good for Papa Meat. That's a good thing to do. We love Papa Meat on this channel. But even to this day, like 2 weeks later, the Cody Ko subreddit is still on fire with so much posts being put up about the situation that just gets deleted. That subreddit is absolutely unusable. And I reckon Cody Ko should do a Reddit recap video where he just reads the Reddit. I said that's a great time to do that. But he must have been absolutely delighted when Dr. Disrespect took the limelight away from him, because, I mean, he had all the eyes on him up into that. Especially that he just doesn't talk about it and just sweeps it under the rug. It just speaks to his character and makes me respect him so much less now. And the other allegations of his best man being a sexual deviant, it doesn't help the case. And that was never confirmed. Like, it's not known for sure that he did it, but the evidence is proven he probably did it. There's a big chance that he did it. But will there be an apology? Probably not. He's gonna keep sweeping it under the rug, like, and it's probably the best thing for him to do, to be honest, because he can't really get out of it. Yes, I did sleep with Tana Mongeau when I was 25 when she was 17. Like, that's only gonna do more damage to his brand because more people are gonna know about it. So if I was in his shoes, I probably would stay silent on the situation. Only thing he could do was be like, no, she was 18, and I don't think she'd have any proof to say otherwise, because what proof would you have? But yeah, this whole situation just proves that you can't trust anyone. Every person just can't stop talking to minors. It's crazy. How hard is it not to talk to minors? I don't think it's that hard. It's not that hard. I'm not thinking about anything. It's not that hard. Just stop doing it. I'm going on a bit of a rant here, but everyone is going mad at Ava Tyson for ruining his child's and wife's life. But in reality, he shouldn't be the one we're worrying about. He's never has any allegations of talking to minors. Why are we worrying about because he's trans? It doesn't matter. There's actually people who are ruining children's life, and we're talking about trans people? Are you crazy? Ugh. I just hate people. I really do. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.